Hello, welcome back to Bray's Emetophobia's Voice. I'm your host, Braylon, and this is our Emetophobia podcast. This podcast, we're going to be sharing your guys' stories. Some of you guys chose to stay anonymous, some of you guys chose not to, and I'm super duper excited to share and get your guys' stories out there. On to the episode. First, we're going to go ahead and start off with Hadley's story. Hadley, if you're listening, hello, hi, thank you for coming in and sharing your story. Hello, my name is Hadley, and I would love to share my story on your podcast. I want to talk about how my emetophobia started. I'd say about 5 or 6 years old, I started to develop anxiety, which led to my emetophobia. I was so scared of interacting with others during lunch, class, etc., but I was scared that they would vomit. Ever since I found out I had emetophobia, it had just keep getting worse. I will start crying whenever I hear someone gag. I can't even go out to parties knowing there'll be alcohol or other stuff that could make people vomit. I especially hate it when people post someone vomiting without a clear warning and time for me to scroll. I cry whenever I hear, see, even think about people vomiting. It makes me sick to my stomach. I haven't thrown up since I was 3. It's truly sickening whenever people think it's a joke as well. I have never experienced having panic attacks, just hear someone cough too much or gag. I wish I was never like this because I can't even go outside without fearing someone vomit. I can't even be isolated with sick people. I hate it. No one deserves to live like this. Sounds like Hadley is a lot like the rest of us. Hadley, I'm so sorry that you're going through this and you don't deserve any of that. I want you to know that you're not alone with that. I struggled in school, classes, lunch, all of that, so I just want you to know that you're not alone there. People really don't understand unless they had those panic attacks or they know somebody with those panic attacks. So much for being so brave to share your story. Let's move on to the next person's story. Next up, we have an anonymous one. I'm 18 years old and I've been dealing with emetophobia and severe anxiety for the majority of my life. My symptoms consist of sweating, shaking, upset stomach, nausea, severe anxiety, panic, avoiding places or situations that might cause vomit, such as restaurants, new food, or places where other people have gotten sick. The restaurants, that's me. I also monitor how long it's been since I've eaten something and monitor myself or other things around me and signs of illnesses. I track all of my digestion, so you're not alone in that. Additionally, I excessively wash my hands and throw away food before it expires. The list of symptoms go on and on and on. Any scenario that I could think of that involves me getting sick to my stomach, I'm scared of. I would really like to say my journey with this phobia started as a little girl around the age of 9. I got really sick with a stomach bug, and I would confidently say that's my earliest memory of when the symptoms of this phobia and anxiety started. At the time, I really didn't know what was wrong with me, nor did my family. Being so young, I never really got the opportunity to express or communicate to my doctor or parents how I would feel during these episodes I would have. I also remember feeling really embarrassed about my fear and anxiety, which caused me to have a really bad depression at a young age that I still deal with to this day. I would never really want to talk about it, often deny it. Adding on to the situation, I always had issues with my stomach for as long as I can remember and obviously never helped. This phobia has made my life a living H-E-double hockey sticks. Most of the time, body and mind are in survival mode. It has ruined school for me, public events, going to work, food, and my confidence. Anything I do in life affects me by my anxiety and my phobia. I wish I could say things that have gotten better, but coping and trying my best to deal with this phobia for the past 9 years. It has unfortunately gotten worse. Since about a year and a half ago, it progressively have gotten worse. My habits that I have developed over years to make me feel better, that I would use every once in a while, that I had bad episodes, I now use basically every day. You're not alone in that. If you compare me to who I was 3 years ago, I am nothing like that anymore. My eating has gotten worse so bad that I am surprised I've been able to keep up my weight. I feel like I can never enjoy food or meals anymore. My social and mental health have gotten significantly affected. This affects the people that I love and it breaks my heart. I've never felt more frustrated with myself and my body. I've just started my life and I never fully allow myself to enjoy things and I can never enjoy the things I love. I'm fortunately trying to get help and seek the light at the end of the tunnel. Finding this side of TikTok and this TikTok page has helped me so much. For the longest time, I felt alone and I felt like nobody understands or went through what I was going through. I'm hoping with sharing my story, other people that have yet to find the light with this phobia gives themselves a little bit of grace and strives to heal and get better. Get the necessary help. I think that was very well worded, especially the part wherever they say that it's affecting the people around them. I totally understand that. Not being able to go places or do certain things definitely disappoints family members, definitely makes people feel like you're just lazy or an outsider. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You truly are struggling, and I'm sorry, and you're not alone in that, because it's really hard to be going through the phobia, and sometimes it feels like other people are only thinking about themselves. And I know it does affect other people, but whenever you're going through it and being told, you never do anything with me, you never do this, it just makes it harder. So, thank you for sharing your story. Now we're going to end off with a short and funny one. She said that it was not funny in the moment, but thinking back on it, now it is. My emetophobia, I'm afraid of others throwing up, as well as me throwing up myself. When I was a freshman, I invited friends over to my house. She hadn't really been feeling great, but I wasn't aware of this before she came. We were just laying in the bed playing Roblox when she said, I kind of feel like I'm going to throw up. Usually I would have freaked out over this, but I was on an anxiety medication that allowed me to brush this off as just simple nausea. Since she felt nauseous pretty often, a few minutes later, she sits up and yells, "Take me to the bathroom! Take me to the bathroom!" She proceeds to throw up on my floor. Luckily, my other friend was with me as well, so I sent her to grab a towel and some cleaning wipes, and I made my friend who got sick clean up her own mess. I ran outside hyperventilating and freaking out. When my mom came home, I made her wash all of my bedding and anything that was near where she threw up because I was scared. After my friend left, I poured an entire bottle of rubbing alcohol all over my face. That girl and I are still friends today, and I'm surprised I didn't ghost her. I would have made my mom wash my sheets too. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I'm so sorry that I didn't have time to share everybody's story, but we will share you guys' story again in an upcoming episode, so please keep having them in. Again, feedback, everything like that. You can email me here, and you can follow me on TikTok here for our Emetophobia page. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. I also wanted to give a shout out to Peach. If you know who you are, you know. Like, subscribe, share, relax. Take a breath. You're going to be okay. Hope you enjoy, and this is Bray's Emetophobia voice. We have control.